Hi guys, it's Jennifer Don Gaviola, and I wanted to follow up this week. I had a question, a Q&A. Some people sent in some questions for me to answer in our Quiet Voice Speak Impact community, and I noticed a theme. It was mainly about energy, so that's why I titled this live Minding Your Energy and Your Business. So first off, I just wanted to, speaking about energy and getting your vibe right, I wanted to share what I was wearing because, as many of you know, I love style. Style has always been a sacred practice for me. So finding pieces, especially vintage pieces, that really feel aligned with my inner spirit really helps me get aligned and get my energy and my vibe right. So I wanted to share what I found recently. So I found this, let me show you, this cute jacket. It's like a fitted blazer. And then this cute yellow top and this leopard belt and this cute green bracelet. So let me tell you how much everything was. As you know, I love finding a bargain. The blazer was $6. The t-shirt was $2. The leopard belt, I think, was like $3. And I think this bracelet was 75 cents. So I just wanted to share that because that's just one of the things that I do to help me get my energy right. Because as you know, as an introvert, your energy is everything. Because you really need that deep resonance within yourself in order to resonate with the right people energetically, right? Okay, so back to the Q&A. So the theme, minding your energy in your business. So the questions I got, like I said, were themed around energy and maintaining your energy. So the first question was about how to say no and having clear boundaries around that. And this applies to both in your life and your business. And saying no is really important because no is really representative of your boundaries. Like, what is your limit, right? So this is going to require you to be strong in what you need. And saying no really is not mean or anything to be feared because you're afraid the person is going to be upset with you. It's really about you honoring what you need. So saying no is actually a form of self-care, and it actually helps maintain your energy and your self-acceptance, what's the word I'm looking for? It helps you stay aligned in integrity with who you are. Because when you say no, well, how to say no, let me start off there. Let's say you're meeting a potential client and you feel like they're asking for too much. Like they keep asking for this and this and this. And it's like going beyond like what your scope of work is. Instead of the people pleasing response will be like, yes, okay, I'll do that for you. I'll do that for you. And then you feel like you're dishonoring yourself. Saying no with a sense of firmness, but with grace and compassion, that paying attention to how you feel to decide if it feels like a no, because in your body you'll feel like it feels kind of tense and constricted. Like, pay attention to how your body feels, because that is there's an intelligence. Your body is very intelligent, so trust your instincts. If something feels like a no for you, and then have the courage to say no to that person, but with a sense of like love and respect and grace. And it is a sense of self-respect to say no. And you can explain your no, or you don't have to, but if it's in relation to your business, you could say, no, I can't do that. However, what I can do is this. And so that way they feel acknowledged, but you're also honoring what you need. And that's very, very important if you have a business as an introverted entrepreneur, to set strong boundaries, because that's going to set the tone of how people follow your lead, right? Because you are the leader. You are the one that, the mentor, the person that is leading the charge, guiding this person to reach their desired goal. So you modeling clear boundaries, saying no when you mean it, saying yes when you mean it. That models to the person that you're mentoring what it looks like to be in integrity with yourself, right? And then the other question I got, similar to this topic on energy, was this person really thought they were an introvert, but they realize they really do enjoy being around people sometimes. So there's actually a term around this. It's called ambivert, where you're kind of halfway between introvert and extrovert. You do need quiet time to recharge, but you also do enjoy being around people. So how do you balance that and manage your energy? So what I found is, again, with boundaries, you have to be really clear on how much you feel like you can, how much social time that you can do, you know, and don't feel obligated like to say yes to all these events and all these networking events and all these family obligations and things you actually don't want to do. Back to the first topic on like saying yes when you mean it, and then no when you don't want to do something, right? But when you do want to do something, just really go before you even go set a time limit. Like, okay, well, I notice that when I'm at social gatherings, after 2 hours, I'm spent. Like my energy is gone. So maybe you give yourself, okay, I'll stay about an hour and a half, 2 hours, see how I feel. If I have a second wind, I'll stay. But if not, I'm going to excuse myself and be okay with that and not feel guilty. So I would say for this question around how do you balance your desire to be around people and to have quiet time to recharge, you have to have limits and pay attention to how your body feels. So when I say have limits, have clear limits, boundaries for you on how much time you think you can dedicate for that particular event, or even for the week. I'll go to only 2 social gatherings during the week. Sometimes I've heard this advice, instead of doing the social gatherings on the weekend, maybe just do 1 or 2 networking events during the week, but you only limit it to like an hour or something. That way you have the weekend to actually enjoy your free time, right? Instead of doing obligations and errands and, you know, other responsibilities, right? So, and then when you are at these events or you're socializing, pay attention to how your body feels. Again, like your body knows what you need. And so if you are feeling drained after a couple hours, then just go, you know, and you don't have to really explain yourself. If the host is someone that is close to you, just let them know. Like, they'll understand if they're a good friend of yours. But if you have to go, even after an hour, then go. You know, give yourself permission to take good care of yourself. That's really important as a introvert, but especially as an introverted entrepreneur. So I hope this is helpful for you because, again, your energy is everything to create sustainable success as an introvert. And if you need help around this, I am happy to announce that my Quiet Voice Big Impact branding course the enrollment is now open. And what makes this course different than other branding courses out there, this is specifically designed for introverts to help you with not only the soul, but also the strategy. What I mean by soul is, again, getting really aligned and in tune with who you are, not only as a human being and what makes you uniquely you, but really in tune and aligned to leverage your natural strengths as an introvert. And that includes energy management, right? Managing your energy and being visible in sales and basically the strategy. That's so important. So my course covers both the soul to help you build a very strong soulful foundation so you feel really aligned with who you are, what you believe in, who you're meant to serve, and then the strategy around how to actually serve your ideal clients and really attract the right clients, how to serve them, what's the best strategy for you that feels in alignment with you, and really creating long-lasting connections, you know, really leveraging how you're naturally built. I found that myself, and I've found this with other introverts, we crave deep connection. We don't like surface talk. We just like surface things. And so when you can really naturally, organically attract your ideal clients and then really create a deep connection, that's like a long lasting connection. I found that with my business is that the people that I tend to attract, we have such a strong bond that it becomes like lifelong friendships. And that's important to me because it's not just about transactions. It's about really, you know, finding those divine appointments. I've heard that before. Like there's certain people you're destined to serve. And I feel like when you have that special sacred connection, that goes beyond a transaction, it really is a sacred bond to help them rise to their next level by leveraging your natural strength, leveraging your calling, whatever you feel called to do in terms of service. So if you'd like to learn more, you can email me at info@dawningsoul.com if you have any questions. But all the details you can check out quietvoicebigimpact.com, sign up 2019. And I'll put the link in the comments. But just let me know if you have any questions, and would also love to know your biggest takeaways from this live. I may be doing like regular Q&As. It's helpful for me to know like how I can best support you in my Quiet Voice Big Impact community on my Facebook group. So I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions about the topic I covered or my Quiet Voice Big Impact branding course, you can tag me in the post. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope this has served you, and I hope you stay blessed.